The last time I was in Netherlands, I was having a decent conversation with a friend, a professor. We were having fun, we were having a conversation, and I was teasing him, telling that I really don't understand how you managed to become a professor under this garbage educational system. How can someone be so persistent in his effort to become a professor? And I was telling him that if you manage to become a professor, at least you should have $1 million right now in your pocket. But what I see is like we are at the same level. I'm a medical student right now, yet to graduate, still struggling. Does that have to do with educational system? Then he just diverted completely from the topic. So I'm not talking here. I'm not talking about educational system, which we are going to talk about it in details. He said, "Do you know energetics?" I say, "What do you mean by energetics?" He said, "It's a study that indicates the limitation of our brains." He said, "You don't understand, but if I give you in a form of example, you'll be able to understand." You have a paper? I said, "Yes." And a pen? He said, "Yes." He said, "Write down how much you want in your account right now." I just put 1 and continue with 0, 0, 0, 0. Then he said, "Okay, that's very good, really. You are doing great, Osman." And he says, "This will explain what energetics mean. You see a marathon cycle. How many cycle can you complete?" I said, "At my best, I can complete 4, 5, even 6. He said, "Okay, let's take it as 6. You can complete 6. After the 6th round, then they ask you to complete 2 more cycles." I say, "No, that can't happen." They say, "Okay, fine. Now they offer $1 million to you. Will you complete the 7th and the 8th round?" I say, "Of course. I'll definitely take $1 million and complete the 2 more cycles." He says, "All right, and after that, can you do any more?" I say, "No. After that, I'm completely exhausted. Not even $1 million, not even $2 million, even with $10 million, I don't think it will buy me into completing another cycle." He said, "Perfect." Then at the moment, while you are on the ground, they release a lion from far away coming towards you, running. Will you run? I said, "Definitely." Who will stay on the ground at that moment? Definitely I have to run for my life, right? He said, "Okay." And that moment that you are running, will you ever feel that you are tired? I said, "No, because I'm running for my life. I'll be a fresh person." He said, "Exactly. This is energetics. Inside us, there is too much energy inside us. We could achieve great things, but the problem is our brain. Our brain is the biggest enemy that we ever got. The biggest war that we ever go through is war between you and your brain. Our brain tends to keep some restrictions in our head that this is our limit. We cannot exceed. But the moment you buy into the idea that this is my limit, you'll never achieve great things. You'll always be here and other people will be there. You'll be looking at them from far away and be thinking, I will never get there. Why? Because your brain put these restrictions. But energetics teach you that you can push your boundary to reach the sky. The sky is your limit. You are what you choose to be, but on a condition. You have to go into the war with your brain. Your brain will constantly tell you you cannot do it, and you'll constantly tell your brain, I can do it. A lot of great people are saying motivation is not real, it's a scam. Discipline is what makes great person a great person. You can achieve anything with discipline and consistency. Forget about motivation, it will not help you. If anyone says that I'm going to do something when I feel motivated, then from here you fall. You never achieve anything, because discipline is what will keep you going, right? And consistency is what will bring you the result. Before I forget, he asked me to write that numbers, how much I want in my bank account. He says some people will write $1,000. Some people will write $5,000. Some people will write $10 million. The moment you write, then I will say, okay, why, if you write like $1 million, I will say, why you didn't write $10 million? If you write $10 million, I will say, why you didn't write $50 million? If you write 50, then I will say, why you didn't write $100 million? If you write $100 million, until we get Google numbers, 0, 0, endless, infinity, right? And he's trying to show me that you have limitation in your brain. This restriction that you are putting, that's the level that you think is wealth. But some people, they surpass that stage. They are not thinking with same capacity as you. They are thinking big and great. That's why he cannot write $1 million. He will write $1 billion and above dollars, or even trillion. Why not? You see, so this restriction that you have in your brain, it's not from you, it's natural, because our brain is there to keep us safe. It likes to keep us in our comfort zone, and the moment you start feeling comfort, then you're unable to grow. I'm sorry to say that it's very, very, very hard for you to grow as a person the moment you like your comfort, and our brain will fight whatever in order to keep us in our comfort zone. The calculator says out of 100 men, 10 shouldn't even be there. 80 are just targets. 9 are real fighters, and we are lucky to have them. As they make the bottles, only one is a warrior, and he'll bring others back. Are you ready to become this one warrior out of 100 men? Are you ready to break all the chain that's been jailing your brain to become the greatest version of yourself?